Well, it was only a matter of time. Saturday, the 23rd of November, and of course, we now have snow. Let's have a look at that. I thought, when I seen a few years down south having it before us, that it was only a matter of time. It's normally the other way around, but it's worked its way up the country different this time. But as I've said before, being on a high spot of the country, we're no stranger to it. So let's just have a quick check of what has fell so far, how deep it is. Forgive this old tape measure, but it'll serve this purpose. Take a depth here on the table. 15 centimeters, so 150 millimeters. Currently, it's around 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Most of this fell sort of early morning, and it's just continuing to do so. Let's have a quick look how the temperatures are holding out. Still hanging around the -1 to 0. Oh. Now this, the snow was just totally lay on top before. You couldn't see any of the pond or the balls, but the weight of it has now just collapsed into the pond, so it's lay on the surface of the water. But I'll have to work on getting that hatch dug out and have a look at them. Let's go and see the temperature. Oh, it's deep. You can see how deep it is. Try to walk through it. Would you believe the wife wants to take us to York today to go on a pub run and see the Christmas markets? I would rather stay in bed and play on the Xbox, but I've been given me orders. God, this is difficult. Right, so 4.7. So just see there. Yep, ignore the time on there, that's an hour fast. This thing never got reset when the clock's changed. 4.7, 150 millimeters of snow fell, and we've been getting down to about -4 on a night. So I'm a little concerned that I'm getting a little bit lower temperatures than I had previously. But the waterfall and the back filters are running, so that's probably to be expected. You see, the reason I needed to do that was because the night rate levels were just getting too difficult to keep correct, and especially bring back in when the spring come, when I knocked all the back filters off. So we know this one's totally off, just sitting idle through the winter now. These ones in here are running. I haven't checked them this morning, but we'll see. It's got some, you can see on the roof there, it was a lot deeper, but with a plastic tarpaulin on the roof, it's just, luckily for me, slid off, so it's caused a bit of a heap in front of the door. We'll see if we can dig a bit of that out and have a quick look in there. Right, we managed to get that little door open, so we took ourselves through here. It's a lot darker in here now because the roof's obviously covered. Right, so everything seems to be alright. You can see the Nexus working at the back. The battery shower's running fine, and the main Nexus, just take a quick look in. Yep, so we're good, and I'm not going to say it's a great deal warmer in here, but there's a noticeable difference compared to out here. Oh, well, looking at the forecast, there's a lot of snow predicted for today, but then the way the temperatures are going to go tomorrow is very strange. So it's predicting to get up to 13 degrees on Sunday, so this could be here for a very short time. I'll quickly show you now some screenshots of that. Right, so as you've seen there, the temperature hopefully is going to be back up by Sunday to 13. So from going from -4 the last couple of nights, in a day or so we're going to be up to 13 degrees. Look at the state of this. Hey God, get me on that plane. Oh, if you don't know, I'm going to Egypt for Christmas, so it should be a hell of a lot warmer than here. Right, let's have a look. I've dug a hatch out, so forgive the shaking of the camera, but I'm absolutely brass. That's what we wanted to see. They're moving around. Forgive it's dark and dingy, but there's that much snow on the top, there's not a lot of light getting through. There's my new little lad, Geordie we're going to call him. First black and white fish I've had up here. So the gang are on the move, which I'm happy to see. You see we're just under 5 degrees, so it's not terrible temperature that we need to panic about their safety yet. Once we get below, I believe it's 3 and down, then I'm not saying that they can't live or handle it, but because of my past experience, that's when I've noticed then I have lost fish, especially when you're around 1 degree of water temperature. So let's hope that this is just a temporary inconvenience for the Sunday, until Sunday should I say, and it all melts off. I'm just taking a look around the property, and it's just everywhere. It's definitely that sticky type of snow. So just a very quick one this time, guys, just showing you all what's happened up here since the last time. If you haven't had a chance, if you haven't yet had a chance to check out the last video, I went into more depth following the temperature of the pond dropping from around water temperature of 10 degrees down to, I suppose, where it is currently now, just under 5. So pop over, check that out, and as always, from a snowy mountain up here in the northeast, wish you all the best. Get through the winter well yourselves, and until I see you next time, bye now.